Alright, we're back. We do have the background noise of the air conditioner. The air conditioner is running, so we'll have to forgive that. It is warm here in central Pennsylvania. That being said, let's move on over. We have an old but good laptop here. This is a Lenovo 4446 is the model name. I do not think there's any other identifier other than that. So, boy, that is quite the glare. What is that? Oh, ha! It's my camera. I'm like, whoa. Anyhow, let's flip over and check this thing out. The reports are: was using it, screen went black. So that is our alleged report. Let's find out, right? Let's see what's happening. Okay, so it is charging. I'm going to try and turn it on. I hope this wasn't something as simple as the cord was unplugged and the battery died. Okay, so we do have a screen. It's not, I mean, it's bright, but it's not bright. I'm gonna guess that if the battery really went dead, and we can call this customer and tell them to come pick it up, no problem. So far, let's take a look. We'll turn our light off, that way we can see that we are getting that filter for removing stuff just makes it look horrible. We do have a backlight, so let's try and brighten it up some. I wonder why the screen went black. Was it really a dead battery? If so, this is going to be a happy person. Not so happy for us, but can you really charge someone for charging a battery? Probably not. We'll take a look at something else. Okay, so Windows attempted booting. Maybe it wasn't a dead battery like I just have been thinking. Quite possibly something else going on with the hard drive aging. We're getting quite a bit of activity here on the hard drive light. I don't know if you can see that blinking. Aging hard drive or infected, which one? Both. I'm going to say both. The age of this thing originally shipped, I don't know if you're able to catch that. That's a Intel Pentium processor with Windows Vista. We are currently logging on, so let's see what happens. What else do we got in this pile? Alright, well, good news is that there's no screen damage. We are booted in. I know it's impressively hard to see with the filter that I have on. Let's go down and check. Oh boy, this is going to be a bit. Okay, so one thing to note already is just how long everything is taking to load. What protection do they have on here? It appears malware bites, malware bites, anti-malware, and possibly Windows Defender. It's okay for free, but it shouldn't be your only course of action. If you can afford something, definitely buy something. Pay for a year or a couple years of Kaspersky, possibly any paid antivirus, really. Norton. Let's expand this and try and bring our brightness up. Alright, so possibly keys on the keyboard are not working. Let's try and get here another way. Anyhow, yeah, so I'm gonna call this case of and exactly how the computer got here. Let's take a look at it. So this is like a kind of a not worthless stream, but just something so simple that some people can miss. So we have 4 hours and 9 minutes, and is what the report is here. Looking at the battery, 4 hours and 9 minutes until fully charged. Is this a touchscreen? No way. Okay, now 4 hours and 9 minutes until fully charged. So that's a fairly dead battery, is where I'm gonna put this one in at. Close that. Let's go in, flip this from category to small icons. Makes it a lot easier to navigate. And let's see if we can go to our power options, wherever they might be, and we will choose when to turn off the display. So, turn off the display, put the computer to sleep. That's all good. Balanced. Where is the settings for dimming the screen down? I'm not sure offhand. I thought it would be under power. We'll look in normal Windows 10 settings. Control panel is quickly becoming obsolete whenever if you're used to going there to solve problems, fix stuff. Bring up the normal ones. But yeah, being that we have 4 hours, a little over 4 hours until this battery gets charged, it seems like the way the computer came into me, and I don't want to unplug it in case the battery is dead, but it says it's charging. I guess we could test this quick, huh? Let's find out. I don't want to kill anything, but okay, so instantly it starts beeping. So I'm guessing this customer would need a battery replacement. One, if she doesn't want to do that, she's just using it plugged in, not really a travel person with the laptop. And the way the AC adapter came in was everything was bundled up nice and bundled up like it is together, but this was actually unplugged. So I'm guessing that just came out while she was using it, seeing how her battery doesn't actually work right now, even though it's been plugged in charging. Case closed. I'm gonna give this person a call and see if we can't talk them into either A, something more recent, or B, bare minimum, if she wants to keep this, do something with it, at least get a battery. Because if it keeps coming unplugged while using it, and you got that mechanical spinny drive that's that old, the original drive for this Lenovo 4446, you're gonna kill that drive eventually, if it happens quite a few times. Anyhow, give me a sec here. I'm going to rustle around. We have an iPad here. I'll get that, and we'll be right back with it. Bye. Alright, apologies my friends. We're eating time up. Okay, so this person wants to know whether worth fixing. Is it worth the cost? There is no fixing, so the resolution is it legit came unplugged. Her battery is a dead battery. She has never opted to replace the battery. I don't think we have a used one here, so we're not going to go with that. The battery option, she doesn't want to actually put any money into that because she always uses it plugged in. The battery would be good backup for when the computer comes unplugged again. It would dim the screen and stay on instead of going black screen. And that's exactly what happened. Is it came unplugged for her. Yeah, some people just don't notice things. So we're gonna shut this down and move on from it. We have an iPad here with the jack broken off. We'll solve this person's simple problem and possibly give that back to them at no charge as well. They're not here, so we can't really hand it right back to them, but whenever they come to pick it up, we'll give their iPad back without charging them for removing the broken off lightning connector that's in there. Usually that and broken off headphone jacks, if it's not too much trouble, we just don't charge. I did click shut down, right? Shut down, there we go. So we're powering down. I will write this paperwork up later for this nice lady here. We gotta wait for our lights to dim, and we can try and remove a broken lightning connector. Boy, you were slow and ancient and old, Lenovo. I would very much, and you can't force people into doing. When they got what they have and they like it and they don't really want to change it or scared to change it, it's hard to talk somebody into upgrading from a aging mechanical drive that is slow, even with a Windows. This has been reloaded a few times. They just don't want to change sometimes, and that's understandable. Change is not comfortable. Alright, we'll move you out of the way. Let's get in here and take a quick look at our very sad little iPad. If we can even get in that far. Okay, so you can already see you can see the broken off lightning connector. I'm going to take a moment to actually take a moment and pull my iPad Pro 2015 ancient model out of its life-proof case, just so we have something in reference for a lightning port. Okay, and let's see if we can tell the difference visually, tell the difference on camera, what's going on, if one of these is different than the other. We should be able to. Okay, so yeah, you can actually see that one looks a little bit different. The top one is the iPad Pro, and you can actually see the side, the little tab there that lets the lightning connector click in, and this one you can't see it because that piece is still clicked in there. We'll check the other side real quick, same thing. So it broke off right about the same spot. And just to show you, let's grab my actual lightning cable and we can show focus, there we go. Alright, so there is the lightning connector plugged in. I'm actually going to pull back out a little so it will focus a little better. And that's It's fully going in. And in this case, when we try to plug in, come on Sony, I believe. You believed it too. Thank you for believing. And you can see we can't even plug our lightning cable in. No click, no charge, no nothing. So let's put this iPad back. And we'll spend a few minutes trying to we'll get my my audio monitoring back up for the actual stream. There we go. Alright, first of all, is it on? Okay, it's not on, so we're not going to attempt to turn it on. It seems the battery is dead from not being charged. Let's take and get a couple sets of tweezers. We'll zoom back in and see if we can't try and remove this. I don't like working at close levels like this, but it is a little easier to see sometimes. In the meantime, while I try and hold this thing steady, and that was it. We at least got part of it. So let's check this out. Let's see what comes out. Wow, yeah, that was the whole end of the lightning connector. And just for checking sake, we can now plug in. When we plug in, we get a chargy. We get a chargy symbol. A happy battery. So let's let this thing boot up. Here is, where'd it go? Oh, I lost it. Such is my life. Such is my life. And I think we'll end it on that note. We'll make sure that this guy's indeed charging up. And where we want it to be, what we want it to do. Let's pull back out a little. And there's our broken down lightning connector.
Okay.
Alright, as you can see, we have a happy iPad. It has charged up from dead to turning on. So I think we will end it there. If you're into this stuff, you like fixing, doing, this is a very simple repair. You shouldn't be charging people to pull out a broken piece of a lightning connector. Unless, of course, it's really in there and something happened. They tried digging it out and actually ruined it and you have to replace a port. Then you would charge them. But yeah, for that, no. If you're into this stuff, like this, share this, help get it out there, give somebody a hand fixing something.
Yeah, I'm so thankful.
Anyhow, we are going to end this here. Thank you as always, anybody that watches now and in the future. We managed to fix something today. Have a good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Enjoy it. And we'll see you tomorrow.